Problems, chaos, solutions, profit. Come inside, let me show you how I turned a nightmare property into one of the most lucrative projects I've ever done. So as I said guys, a bit of a chaotic one, a bit of a problem house, and we've overcome all of the problems, we found the solutions, and we now are 3 weeks, maybe 4 weeks away from completion. Again, when I give you these timelines, in your brain, always just add a little bit of a contingency, because contractors want to get your expectations met. But when things take over, like people, humans, individual trades, there can be problems. So even though I'm being told it's 3 to 4 weeks, in my brain, I am still adding a little bit of a contingency on there because problems occur. One of the problems that we faced was that this property was left unattended for a certain period of time because we had other projects on. So this project took a back foot, and we have this, which is where the lantern goes. Now, all the window package has been fitted apart from the lantern. And when we covered the lantern up to make sure there was no leaks, well, what happened? Over time, there was a leak and it caused damage to the extension. Now, this extension is a 6-meter, single-story rear extension that I have done under permitted development. Now, one of the problems with this extension was that the ground wasn't stable for us to build on. So we had to build something called a raft system, and it cost me £9,000 to have the raft system installed before we could build this extension. That was a problem that we faced at the beginning. Then the leak caused damage in here. We have these 2 giant fans which are on 12 hours a day, drying out everything. It's not a huge problem, it's just a problem that takes time to fix. The lantern is actually ready to go in, but we're still waiting for it all to dry. So we're hoping to have that done by the end of next week, fingers crossed, but it is there, it's in stock, it's waiting for us, it's been made to measure. So we've just got to collect it, get it fitted. Another problem that we had at this property, which it's a problem that you face, but it's a problem that you should really deal with at the beginning. The electric box needed moving, and we didn't apply to have it done when we first got the keys. So it held the job up for 4 weeks while the electric people turned up, moved it from where it was to where we needed it. Again, that's caused another 4-week delay from when I picked up the job and wanted to get it finished. I have great contractors, I have great people around me, but it's all about management. Now, when you get to the level that I am at, where you are doing multiple projects, you hire project managers, you have people around you that have to handle these kind of things. But you've also got to put in order how many I actually do, how many you have to concentrate on, and obviously cash flow is the most important aspect of any business. Now, the one thing about me is I am so determined to win that I never let anything get in my way. But I am human, and sometimes I do take my eye off the ball, and with this I did take my eye off the ball. I should have seen that the electric wasn't ordered. I should have fitted the lantern and not leave it open. Even though it's not open to the elements, I shouldn't have done it, and I should have made sure that I came on site as well just to see. We left it unattended for about 6 weeks because we have that much going on. No more mistakes like that. Even a decade later, and I'm growing at the rate that I'm growing, I still need to understand that basics are the most important thing to help the business keep growing. The key takeaway from what I just said is that in the property industry, you're always going to face problems. Problem after problem after problem, but you have to keep a level head, you have to make sure that you have solutions, and you have to make sure that you, as the owner, the CEO, the boss, whatever you want to be called, you're the one that keeps a cool, calm, collected presence, and you get the answers that are needed. And that is the key to success. I see a lot of entrepreneurs who talk about walking through the fire, attacking things head on, running through brick walls. You have to have that resilience to make sure that everything still works out, because it all does work out in the end. Right, all of the negativity is out of the way. Let's concentrate on the positive side of property and why it is so lucrative. And it's really important that you start at the earliest stage possible, because it can create that generational wealth, it can get that financial freedom, and it can get that passive income that you desire if you do it correctly and you're surrounded by the right people. So, positivity. I am in my 4-bedroom, semi-detached house where we are 3 to 4 weeks away from completion, and I'm going to give you a tour. This is the living room. The living room has the staircase inside. It's open plan-ish, not as much as I want it to usually be. This wall's normally out in all of the properties that I have, but we kept the living room separate because the kitchen has a separate dining room as well in there, where the space is incredible. The space is absolutely insane. We have all of the electrics underneath there. We're building here a cupboard under the stairs for storage, and you can see how big, open, airy, the light that comes in. Spotlights, which is my favorite, guys, you all know that. But come through to the kitchen, which is one of the best parts of the house. What is the correct path to making your first million? Do you dream of having a business that turns over £1 million, or do you want £1 million in your bank account? I know which one I would rather have. There is a process, there is a strategy, and there are foundations that you have to build off to get to that £1 million. Come down to How to Make Your First Million, one of my best events that I do, and you can get the blueprint. Right, we're in the kitchen. I separated this part here. I made it separate on purpose. Now this can be a dining room, or it could be a sitting area. The feature wall or the media wall could be really, really, really cool. And I wanted it separate for that reason. And then we lead on to the 6-meter extension. Guys, just to let you know, this was the end of the house previously. This wall here has been added by me. I moved this back to there because the kitchen was all the way along here. So I created this space, but we come into the kitchen, 6-meter, rear extension, under permitted development. Incredible. It looks amazing. The kitchen is going to run all the way along there. Cupboards at the top, cupboards at the bottom. Huge island here, huge island. Now, one of my other properties is very similar to this, and they put a dining table here, so where that could be a sitting area instead of dining, but the options are endless. You can literally do anything you wanted to do in here. But this 6-meter extension with the patio doors behind, the huge windows on the other side, the light is going to be amazing, especially when the lantern is fitted next week. But so far, I'm happy. All of the first fix electrics are done. So we're going to get all of the spotlights fitted in here in the next few days. Upstairs, completely different story, I'll show you. But downstairs, we are about 50% away from completion. Upstairs, we're about 20% away from completion. So let's go upstairs, take a look. Before I do that, utility room. I built a utility room on the extension just to have the washing machine, the tumble dryer, and the boiler fitted in there so it wasn't in the main kitchen. So yeah, utility room is a cool feature. We have 4 bedrooms, 2 en-suites, and a master bathroom. We have 3 bedrooms up here and a bedroom downstairs with a toilet and a sink at the back of the bedroom. Upstairs, we are 80% completed. We've got tiles that need fitting in the en-suites, tiles that need fitting in the master bathroom. All the spotlights are in, full electrics are done where we're about to put the sockets and the switch plates on. All the central heating is done and we just got to get the radiators on. The finish in this house, I hope you can see it on the camera, is exceptional. The decorators are key to making your property that level. The decorator we have here with the contractor, unbelievable. But I do have something really special to show you guys. This bedroom and what I'm about to show you next looks incredible. As you have just seen, I added a double story side extension under full planning from Walsall Council. I had to apply for a full planning application to put this double story extension on that we are standing in right now. It added another bedroom downstairs, a utility room, and the single bedroom that was here, what we're standing in now, has turned into maybe the best bedroom for a teenager or a child. It's doubled in size, and we have a walk-in closet, we have the bedroom here, behind you we have an area that you can set up for anything you want to do, and it's the coolest little alcove in the whole of the property, and we even have an ensuite for this bedroom behind as well. What a dream bedroom this is. When I was a child, if I got given this bedroom, it would be like my own little world. Now, when you go for full planning, okay, you have to make sure you have the correct architects, because the architects are the ones that put the planning application on the portal for you. You can do it yourself, but I would always advise to use a professional architect who knows the area and he knows what the council's like, because councils like different things. So we have a great architect here, and if you're a Property Circle member, if you're a Hamilton Universe member, you have my whole power team at your disposal, and I have worked tirelessly for nearly a decade building my network of people. So it's seriously important that you surround yourself with the right people. I'm proud of where we are today, but we're just getting started. That was the problem house. That is no longer the problem house. This is going to be the profit house. We're here, we're nearly finished. We're about a month away from completion. You guys will be back here. I will show you the finished products. I will show you how amazing this property is going to be. Hopefully you have the vision where you can see it. If not, Duna will do his magic in about a month's time, bring you back here where I run through all of the numbers and show you why I am as good as I say I actually am.